エースコンバット7スカイズアンノーンキャンペーンの続きからやっていきます。今日はミッションの5からかな。
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Incoming! Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? Wonder how they will lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
はい。というわけで、懲罰部隊最初の任務ですね。結局ハーリングは本当に誤射で殺してしまったんだろうか。どうなんでしょうか。任務はまあ普通に出ている敵を攻撃するだけかな。対空が主になりそうだね。お、新しい機体を獲得しました。これね。さて何で出ますか。新しい機体がフィッシュベッドって読むのかな。スターファイターかな。スターファイター書いてあったわ。宇宙戦闘機。こいつ面白い形してんな。何あの尖ってるやつ。なんだろう。あ、エンブレムも消されてるね。懲罰部隊なのであんまりいい機体に乗るっていうのもどうなんだろうか。ファイティングファルコンってかっこいいよね。こいつもなんかコックピットの横に何かが出てるな。空中給油の時に出てたやつに似てるけど、何なんだろう。これで出てみようかな。SAAM か HPAA かどっちも相談数少ないな。攻撃力空対空扱い難しそうだな。こっちにしてみるか。でパーツを適当にこいつとこいつとこれとこれとあと1個余ってるか。別につけるもんないな。じゃあこれよし、じゃあこれでいってみますか。
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now. 基地上空で欺瞞遊撃かな。漢字が難しくて読めん。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for spare 80s forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air.
Spare 15.
Commencing deception and interception.
15番目の予備的な意味
You
なん
have
だろ
permission to
う
take
か。
off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets it back. If he makes it back, when you land your ass in Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision.
サイロ撃てない
Not
の
even a pencil.
なんてことだ。
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of
基準も出ないですか。何にもできないじゃん。
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
本当にただ飛び回って迎撃するふりをするだけってことか。
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Isn't that convincing?
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! There's the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it!
ひたすら避け続けるだけか。
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. We'll be done by now. After we think the odds.
了解。
Bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts. This is the first. If count's going forward, I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Rock 2.
Oh yeah, this one my Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Fox 2.
お、外したか。あ、ちょっと無理だな。ここでしょ。
Bingo, direct hit.
Target acquired. This is Delta Squadron, passing 3.2 above cloud level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
よし、オッケー。
Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
まずいな。しようか。
Really think they can get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show? You practically invited me in.
したかな今。ああ、やべ、やられちゃったい。よし、ほらいい。そう、一発当てられた。外れるかな。当たる。
Focus on destroying the target.
さて、さっさとやらないと。これ当たるかな。あら。
Destroy the targets. You're being slow. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Sorry, watch your mouth.
あれ、外しちゃったか。よし、目標は全部やったかな。
I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
あ、それいい。
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, how many thinks he's squadron leader?
Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival.
当たる。
Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. Missile! Evading! You gotta reject!
当たるか。こっちにすっか。ちょっときついから。
Trigger again.
やべ。ちょっと
Don't get excited. It's beginner's
あ
luck.
いつか、俺のこと狙ってんのは。
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
避けられるか。
Are you?
よし。
We'll go. Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
次の目標は、ミサイル足りるか、これ。さあ。
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! Target acquired. Maintain altitude. Bailing out.
Chew on lead, pal.
下あったか。
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take
ああ、
out
狙
the
ったや
far
つ
away
が
from
狙えない。
comrades. 4 targets remaining. Enemy sighting. 3 targets remaining.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Full band, break, break!
狙いたいやつがロックオンできない。あーいって。おーの野郎。
Get on their ass if you want to
ち
score.
ょっと冷めた。冷めた、こっちの方が近いか。
idea how to end the war.
あと一機が来てるぞ。
One bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served. The enemy's got a lock.
フレア打つのが早すぎたか。
Enemy on my six.
追っかけまして追っかけましてる。横取り。
All targets confirmed eliminated. Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight. Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing? Then you win. So what, you're not done? Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course.
OK。いやー、2発もらっちゃったか。
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
すげえ、急に騒がしくなったな。
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lift.
いやー、やっぱ機体性能に助けられてた面はあるな。そうそう当たんないだろうと思ったけど、2発被弾か。あ、そうか。最初の方武器使えなかったから避けたばっかりいるのか。本当あれだな。早送りだけじゃなくて、こっから再生みたいなのができるともっといいな。ミサイルがちゃんと出てくるギミックがついてるやつもあれば、こいつはあれだな。リロードが終わると急に生えてくる。ペコッって出てくる。
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the...
もう一個ぐらいやりますか。
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Do. よし、次行きましょう。次。
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
はい、というわけでミッション6。なんか敵の数が多そうですね。なるべく弾はたくさんある機体がいいな。で、結構対地目標も多い感じか。さて、じゃあ何でいきますかね。ミサイルの搭載数多いんだな。ずば抜けてんな。これだけ140発か。どうしようかな。ターミネーターでいっか。まずはから上全部。これいらねえか。よし、じゃあ行きましょう。ミッション6、ロングデイ。長いミッションになりそうですね。
I can't see a damn thing. Better be careful.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
なるほど。じゃあなるべくやった方がいいんだな。
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Ready to enter your interceptors. Open fire. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Believe me, it's kind of specialty of mine. I'll try to build things to support me.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Trying to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Fly off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
No warning. Nickel.
Incoming!
Nickel.
あいつかな、俺のことを狙ってるのは。
Enemy has a lock on them.
Damn, missed again.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Hey, gun down.
おっと、
Nickel. Nickel.
Spare 15 locked.
Target confirmed.
おー、プレイ。
Trigger again.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
上のやつ。
There's the president killing bastards good at surface attacks. We should just sit back and enjoy the show.
対地攻撃そんなに得意じゃないんですけど。
Vehicle down. That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons. Enemy in gun range. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
You're giving me another shot? Unless I'm finally
この時当たるかな。
Enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? All enemy bombers destroyed. That should put a wrench in their plans.
ててててててててててててててて。どうしよう。あっちに行く前に取りこぼしをやっぱやるか。
Spare 15, missile away. Target destroyed. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
今度はこっちの方行くか。
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Tank destroyed.
They're after me!
Nickel. Nickel.
Spare 15. They've got a lock on you.
Our attack angles are limited. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Saw warning.
お
Saw
っとっとっ
warning.
とっとっとっと。
Locked on.
Spare 9. Missile.
そう、地上目標多いな。めんどくさいな。
There's a drop of bombs on a passive just in there ready to...
あ、違うじゃん。あれ壁だもん。
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next.
あ、待っ
Russia
て。
has one.
やべやべやべやべ。
It says
やべや
where
べ。
and when pawns like us will die. And they already know the next strategy. Hold up, hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Pandog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Spare 15 locked.
Let's bet how much damage we can do with just machine guns.
おっかねー。
You've got one on your tail.
サイル来るか。
Locked on.
あ、大丈夫っしょ。
Vehicle down.
Missile incoming. Evade.
これの連中か。
Fox 2.
Trying to ship somebody in the back after me. We just ran away.
Bandit down.
狙われっぱなし。よいしょ。
Trigger. Bandit behind you.
Confirmed kill on AA gun.
Damn enemy hiding in a place like this. They can at least make themselves easier to hit.
危ね。こいつか。あ、くそ。壊しきれん。
Spare 15 locked on.
These guys creep me out. What's with the scratches on their tails?
よーし。
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
お、なんか来た。
They're drones.
These must be the
無
infamous
人機部
drones.
隊か。
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Trigger eliminated the target. Oh, did you ever know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns.
That lion son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
無人機部隊はあっちか。やりに行くか。
Just fly, goddammit.
当たるかな。当たらない。1個当たった。
Fox 2, Fox 2.
これならどう？
Spare 15 down another. That's 3. This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Shake it off.
God damn it! I'm hit! I'm still at the table. I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? Ty Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't miss your pants over one aircraft
あ、
being
まだ
down.
危ねえ。まだ角度はちょっと危なかった。
Locked on target.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
あいつか。
I'm hit! My aircraft! This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me! 7 down, that's more than an ace. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick to the vest if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows how to find your numbers. I can't get close enough to try.
Hostile has a lock.
正面からか、避けるか。
Mission and the ones who stayed are crazy.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay
あ
for
ー、無理
this.
だ。当たんない、あれは。
Looks like we're the only ones
これは
having fun out here.
おう
Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle this best once and for all.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say
おう
otherwise.
これ
Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down.
UAV 片付いたかな。
Spare 15 locked.
結構外したな。
2 minutes remaining.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him. Shit. All the batteries are dead.
Spare 15, missile away.
Ah, 間違った。
This is a whole new kind of war.
あれ、どこだ。一番開けた方から行くか。
1 minute remaining.
The electronics are now just a bunch of boxes.
Missile inbound. Evade.
回避。
Spare 15, missile away.
なんだろうね。 あー、機銃でやりたい。あー、やりきれない。そう。よく見たらもう
Trigger still alive?
1機しかいない。あ、終わっちゃった。
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
あ、味方2機しかいなくなってる。
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
結構死んじゃったな。
I can't see a damn thing. Better be careful.
Some welcome.
もっと特殊兵装を撃てばよかった。結局残してしまった。
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. Moving on is kind of specialty of mine.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart,
いや、やっぱ対地は難しいな。
We're gonna wish this mission never ended.
今回は墜落しなくてよかった。あー、でもやっぱすげえな。機体の性能が上がると運動性能はすごいわ。羽が気持ち悪い動き方してる。スロー再生もできる。いいなぁ、かっこいいねー、やっぱり。
Cut the crap. There's work to do. A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
There's that president killing bastards good at surface attacks. We should just sit back and enjoy the show.
かっこいいな、この機体。この機体好きだな。撃たれてる時だ。あー、でも今回も一発ミサイルもらっちゃったな。回避が甘いんだ。さすがにまだミッションが難しい感じはしないけど、これからどうなんだろうな。めっちゃ強い敵とか出てくるんだろうか。ミハイおじいちゃんが強いらしいんだよな。楽しみにしてよ。
Tank destroyed.
うわ、いいね。ほんとグラフィック綺麗だよな。よし。じゃあ今回はこの辺までにしましょう。
You lost planes,
ト
but
ロ
the
フィ
mission
ー、捨て
succeeded.
駒。
However, some of you
手
crossed
柄
the
を立て
return
た
line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
どこもに入れられるのかしら。ここ対地の特殊兵装の方がやりやすかったのかな。地上目標が固まってたもんな、結構。そのうちフリーミッションでやり直すときはもうちょい考えましょう。このバツってつく感じが気持ちいいな。バツ、バツ、あれバツ、バツ、バツ、バツ、バツ、いいね。あとあれだな、敵の種類によってミサイルを何発か多分何回か無駄撃ちしてるだろうし、 サイル一発で済むものに対して2発撃ったりしてるからな。もうちょっとな。よし。じゃあ今回はここまでということで、また次回続きやっていきます。